There are places I remember all my life, though some have changed.
Just over 4 months ago, Hurricane Sandy ravaged our beloved Jersey Shore, transforming both our coastline and our lives. In less than 48 hours, Sandy wrought a lifetime of devastation. Whether you've struggled with your own losses, shared the despair of friends and neighbors, or have borne the heartbreak of having places from your personal history swept away as though they never existed, we now stand united by the common experience of having endured one of the worst natural disasters in our nation's history. Sandy will be remembered for what she has taken away, but her legacy should be of the spirit she could not, and serve as a powerful example of the Point Pleasant community's strength and resilience. Our residents who were so quick to put out a hand to tend to the needs of friends and neighbors before tending to their own. This bond will carry our spirits through the long, arduous process to restore our shore. We are grateful to the residents who volunteered at the shelter in our high school and the local establishments who brought food and supplies to those displaced. To the school staff, students, and the community who were here to help serve breakfast and hot coffee to the men and women of the National Guard.
And my sister is an EMT volunteer on the squad and a special ed teacher. They have been volunteering their time rescuing the injured and bringing them to the hospital, feeding people who have lost their homes at the shelter, and volunteering any way they can to save people's lives and homes.
You guys are an inspiration because of what you've done and everything. It really is. So listen.
To the student groups who initiated relief fundraisers, many before they had even returned to school or who were themselves in need. To the staff, students, alumni, parents, and local businesses who came together for our post-hurricane holiday gathering, raising nearly $6,000 in cash and gift cards for the hardest-hit members of our community, while providing much-needed holiday cheer to many more. And to the many individuals and organizations from all over the world who have donated their time and resources for our community, without whose assistance, restoration efforts would have been almost impossible, who have demonstrated the concept that community extends far beyond geographical borders. We extend our gratitude to you. The response, locally and nationally, is humbling and a poignant reminder that we are all delicately connected. Restore the Shore is more than a catchy phrase or clothing and stickers. Restore the Shore is a mission statement for a global movement to heal the Jersey Shore, a place that is close to the hearts of millions, a place that we are fortunate to call home. The faculty and administrators feel responsible for tending to the seeds of our community, and Hurricane Sandy is an unfortunate illustration of how the Panther spirit that our schools strive to nurture in our students lives not only in these halls, but in our homes and in the hearts of all Point Pleasant. Welcome to Point Pleasant Borough Schools' 2013-14 budget presentation. This video report will provide a closer look into the educational and co-curricular initiatives that drive our schools and our community. District administration and faculty are dedicated to the objectives outlined in our mission statement, guiding and inspiring our students to the highest levels of achievement on their path to becoming capable and successful, preparing them to be responsible citizens of the world, and setting course to their post-graduation goals. This vision is our district's philosophical core and the foundation for all decision-making and action. If our mission statement is our guiding principle, it's the panther that embodies our spirit. The panther is more than a mascot. It is the characterization of our community, emblematic of our students and the outstanding educational experience offered in our schools. The Panther pride, cultivated in our classrooms, endures beyond graduation. Many offers of support in Hurricane Sandy's wake were from Borough alums, who, although their journeys have taken them to distant shores, their hearts know only one, the Jersey Shore. Their Panther pride anchors our graduates to our community, proving that no matter where their experiences may take them, once a Panther, always a Panther. Panther pride is the extension of personal pride, the feeling of empowerment and confidence that stimulates learning, positively affects the school climate, and drives student success. And our students have limitless opportunities to succeed in and out of the classroom, thanks to our comprehensive educational and co-curricular programming, balancing traditional academic perspectives with innovative design. Curricula meet or exceed state standards, and diverse course options provide students the flexibility to elicit an individualized educational experience tailored to their needs, while a rich variety of co-curricular offerings enhance their social, creative, and athletic development. But as our mission statement suggests, our educational objectives are not limited to our students' academic instruction and co-curricular development. We believe, to balance their growth into responsible, worldly citizens, attention must also be paid to our students' character development. Our commitment to educate the whole child is reflected in our school's unique character education programs, fostering a safe and healthy school culture district-wide. Character education begins on day one. The elementary curriculum is framed around the 6 pillars: trustworthiness, respect, responsibility, fairness, caring, and citizenship. Instruction evolves in a developmentally appropriate manner as students advance through school. This year, the middle and high schools became some of the state's first schools to implement Positive Behavior Supports in Schools, or PBSIS, a data-driven behavior intervention system that curtails negative behaviors by rewarding positive attitudes and actions and promoting acceptance. The district believes that co-curricular activities are an extension of the classroom, vital to student development. When students strive to achieve their best, they honor our district and promote Panther pride in our community and beyond. These programs strengthen our students' connection with their school while providing them with opportunities to achieve and pursue their passions. Participation in co-curricular activities challenges students to practice discipline and teamwork while building confidence and self-esteem. The success students experience in these activities translates into increased engagement and ultimately increased academic achievement. Over 80% of our high school student body is involved in co-curricular activities, including athletics, performing arts, and social organizations. And come spring 2014, high school students will have an additional athletic outlet with a new boys lacrosse program. Middle school students' involvement in intermediate clubs, athletics, and music programs, as well as Ocean Road and Nellie Bennett students' high participation in elementary band and chorus, guarantee Point Pleasant's next generation of outstanding musicians, athletes, and humanitarians are poised to continue the tradition of excellence synonymous with co-curricular programs. These activities factor prominently in many Panther success stories and have played a major role in our students' pursuit of higher education. Their involvement in these varied programs has been linked to a number of our students earning scholarships to continue their athletic and artistic passions at many notable universities and institutions. And year after year, our seniors earn hundreds of thousands of dollars in scholarship money, a tribute to their co-curricular as well as academic drive. The district's commitment to recognizing and applauding the achievements of students through school and district-level recognition programs acts as a motivational tool for students, successfully demonstrated by the numerous honors they are awarded each year. Over the past year, students have received commendations for their academic pursuits, seen critical acclaim for their work in the performing arts, and have secured a number of state sectional championships and sportsmanship awards. Each year, our Board of Education presents hundreds of certificates of recognition to our students. Since September alone, the board has distributed over 200 certificates honoring our students' varied accomplishments. A project headed by high school art teacher Sheila Soyster, now in its final stages, honors every musical production ever performed at the school. Ms. Soyster's recreations of the musical's playbills align the hallway in the Performing Arts Wing, paying special tribute to all the department's outstanding performances. But achievement is not limited to our students. Only 2 years after a district teacher was named the Milken Family Foundation's Educator of the Year, the high school's John McGowan received the Presidential Award for Excellence in Mathematics Teaching, the highest honor our nation bestows on educators. These awards honor our district and serve as a testament to the superior quality of our school's education professionals. To continue our district's tradition of highly successful educators, primary focus is placed on recruiting and retaining top-quality teachers and staff. As teachers are responsible for shaping each child's educational experience, their commitment to quality and constructive progress is paramount. With that in mind, deep emphasis is placed on providing consistent and meaningful staff development opportunities to improve instructional methods and increase student success. District workshops with team and grade level meetings allow faculty to exchange knowledge and skills and share best practices in true collaborative fashion through professional learning communities. These efforts translate to a unique set of learning opportunities tailored to meet the needs of our staff and students. Our state-recognized teacher induction program ensures that teachers new to our district share our educational vision. Recently expanded from 3 to 4 years, the program guides new teachers through the tenure process through a comprehensive blend of mentorship and collaboration with professional development and assessments, helping them reach their professional potential. To ensure continued growth and improvement for teachers throughout their careers, the district has recently adopted the Charlotte Danielson Framework for Teaching as our educator evaluation system under the new State Educator Effectiveness Law, requiring school districts to implement a teacher evaluation model. After careful consideration, the district selected the Danielson Framework due to its close alignment with our philosophy that student achievement is rooted in the continuous professional growth of their educators. The model promotes student learning by encouraging staff engagement in professional learning communities and advocating use of shared knowledge and expertise. In-depth trainings for administrators and staff are underway in preparation for the framework's implementation in the coming school year. We are confident that this new system, in tandem with our current evaluation methods, will further ensure our faculty continue to meet and exceed the rigorous standards set forth by our administration, the Board of Education, and the state. The district believes that continual assessment of curriculum, programs, and staff are essential for our students' collective success. To ensure our students retain their competitive edge, programs are regularly reviewed and updated to reflect students' needs. For the coming year, we will continue to address the development of standards-based instruction and assessment in all academic areas, while seeking opportunities to align the state's core curriculum content standards with the new Common Core state standards in English language arts and mathematics. The budget proposes a number of improvement initiatives to address the changing standards while continuing to support student achievement. The start of the school year will mark the implementation of SALSA, a new elementary Spanish language infusion program, as well as the introduction of new level literacy intervention tools supported by the elementary reading specialist, a position added this year to positive results. The middle school will be introducing interactive science text for grades 6 and 7, and will continue to bolster student achievement through the further development of their algebra readiness program and by maintaining their afternoon extended day programs in mathematics and English language arts that were started this year. At the high school, the upcoming school year will include the addition of a new transitional algebra program, as well as the adoption of a new Algebra 2 textbook. Once again, programs will be supplemented with web-based programs to ensure lessons keep pace with the district's digital learners. The budget also calls for the restoration of Ocean Road's assistant principal to a full-time position. Formerly a full-time position, the position fell victim to 2010's devastating state aid cuts, but was reinstated part-time for the current school year. Due to safety concerns and the added responsibilities with the new state educator evaluation law, the district will restore the assistant principal position from a part-time 10-month position to a full-time 10-month position. Beginning this September, Ocean Road students and parents will benefit from 2 full-time building administrators during the entire school year. The budget also proposes the restoration of a full-time media specialist at the middle school. Also impacted by budgetary constraints, the position was split between the middle and high school, with the media specialist alternating mornings and afternoons at the 2 schools. Restoring the middle school's full-time media specialist will promote enhanced media literacy and the successful integration of media information resources in the learning dynamic. School facilities serve an essential role in the creation of an effective learning environment. The physical school environment we present to students should be comfortable, safe, and secure, and should be responsive to students' changing needs. The district proudly regards our facilities as a treasured investment. The past few years have seen necessary upgrades to our buildings, like the replacement of interior doors, renovations to the school's gymnasiums including resurfacing of the floors, addition of a new aesthetically pleasing wall pads, consistent throughout the district, and the installation of a new reliable sound system. New cardio fitness rooms have been installed at the middle and high schools, serving as an extension of physical education classes and providing an additional resource for after-school programs. And with the recent completion of the high school cafeteria's climate control system upgrades, all school cafeterias now have reliable air conditioning systems. The proposed budgets call for the refurbishment of the middle school biology lab and upgrades to the furniture and lab tables in the high school physics lab. It also provides for the roof replacement at Ocean Road School, the first step in a district-wide roof replacement and HVAC project that will address a number of important safety concerns while helping to make our facilities more energy efficient. A number of capital improvements aimed at enhancing the safety and security of our facilities that began this year will continue in the 13-14 budget. The district has already completed the installation of electric door and intercom systems at our elementary school daycare entrances, as well as upgrades to the video monitors at the entrances of each school, providing better visual identification of school visitors. A recent audit of the district's video cameras will determine the need for possible changes to our video systems. Additionally, our Board of Education has approved a proposal from Spiesel Group, our district architect, to proceed with plans to modify the school's main entrances and reception areas. These forthcoming renovations, along with the redirection of school entry points already in effect, will help limit the access of non-school related persons to our buildings, enhancing overall district safety and security. The district is also responding to concerns raised at our recent school safety panel discussion and forum, and is working closely with the Borough Police Department to reinstate our school resource officer positions. These planned security updates, coupled with the district's already vigilant safety procedures and added support of the police department, will help maintain a safe and secure learning environment for our students. Technology continues to be a major focus of our district improvement, fueled by our commitment to observe a developmentally responsive approach to the integration of classroom technologies. A district technology committee works in tandem with curriculum development to ensure school technology use is both appropriate and effective. Assessments of technology-based district policies and procedures, along with the development of a long-range action plan, assure our students are prepared to meet the challenges of the 21st century and beyond. With the upgrades to the district's digital infrastructure now complete, access to sufficient bandwidth and consistent wireless connections are assured district-wide. This is increasingly important given the rise of classroom usage of mobile devices like iPod Touches and iPads. With our new Bring Your Own Technology policy currently being piloted in several district classrooms, mobile device use will continue to rise, making reliable Wi-Fi access essential to the learning experience. This year saw continued integration of Apple technologies in the district. All schools now have their own dedicated quantities of iPads for classroom use. The tablets are especially beneficial for students with disabilities, and thanks to last year's donation by local businessman Carl Lapke, district students with autism have their own iPads, providing them with daily access to valuable assistive technologies. This year also marks the inaugural year for the high school's iMac Lab, helping acquaint students with the high-performing Mac platform. Additional computer facilities upgrades are proposed in the upcoming budget, including renovations to the high school computer lab in room A1. The overwhelming success of another of this year's technology upgrades, the introduction of interactive whiteboards in the district's elementary classrooms, has fueled the expansion of the whiteboards or Eno boards to the middle school. Eno boards are an excellent tool to support student-guided instruction and have been a tremendous asset to elementary learning. Their addition in the middle school will complement the curriculum and improvement initiatives, promising even higher student achievement. The district continues to temper technological lessons with lessons on digital responsibility and appropriate use. Plans remain in place to host additional workshops and assemblies for students and staff to discuss online dangers including cybercrimes and cyberbullying. School-home communication is vital to student success, and the district encourages parents to become actively involved and engaged in their child's education and in the school community. Enhancing the communication link has been facilitated through a number of technological interventions that provide parents with unprecedented access to school and student information. New programs and systems planned for the coming year will further enhance this connection, providing a streamlined, technologically efficient user experience. Parent Portal, the district's online grading system, implemented 4 years ago, giving middle and high school parents access to their children's grades, attendance report cards, and assignments, will undergo some changes next year, switching providers to the more user-friendly Genesis Student Information System. This new system will provide more uniform access to student records with increased reliability. Plans are in place to begin introducing the updated portal system to elementary school parents in the coming year, guiding the transition for the system's full integration in the future. The coming year will also see the implementation of Primero Edge, a web-based payment system for school services and activities, including school lunches, activity fees, and class trips. The virtual backpack feature of the district and school websites continue to be a great informational resource for parents and the community, providing a single destination point to access all district and school flyers, forms, and event notices. And our Honeywell Instant Alert system keeps parents apprised of important school information like school closures or delays, student absences, and emergencies through a single, concise message sent to your choice of phone or mobile device. Consistent updates and improvements to the district, school, and individual teacher websites also help to strengthen communication, providing parents with a thorough glimpse into their child's learning experience. Our schools are a draw and an anchor for our community. Our successes translate to an increased sense of security and prosperity, attracting residents and commerce, stabilizing property values, and maintaining peace of mind for Point Pleasant citizenry. The district recognizes and appreciates this symbiosis with the community and operates under a strict philosophy of delivering a first-class educational experience to students while remaining accountable to borough taxpayers. Our strong history of meeting financial commitments, 15 years of clean financial audits, maintaining emergency reserves, and stringent fiscal controls put in place by the Business Office and the Board of Ed have earned the district accolades from state education associations, as well as financial services giant Standard & Poor's, who awarded the district an AA credit rating last year. This distinction was instrumental to the 2 debt refinance efforts initiated by the district last year, resulting in taxpayer savings in excess of $610,000 over the life of the bonds, and a debt service savings of $360,000 this year alone. Factors like these have earned the district's spot at the top of the list of efficiently run school districts year after year. To continue our tradition of highly successful educational programming at a low cost, district administration is constantly looking for ways to reduce spending as well as increase revenue from non-traditional sources. Our staff and faculty continue to show tremendous success in the discovery and receipt of state, federal, and corporate grants. And each year our staff secures significant funding to help offset the cost of special education in the form of federal IDEA monies and Title I funding for basic skills. A dedicated response to the state's Special Education Medicaid initiative has earned our district over $130,000 in health-related special education reimbursements. Continued efforts to pursue corporate sponsorships have to date brought in nearly $75,000 through the sale of sponsorship signage at district athletic venues, while the sale of obsolete equipment on government auction website GovDeals has brought in another $36,000 plus in alternative revenue. The district also continues to participate in cooperative purchasing consortiums with other local school districts to achieve significant cost savings on utility expenses, transportation, printing, insurance, school supplies, and telecommunications. Additional shared services jointures have our district sharing personnel for food services, transportation, and attendance, significantly reducing overall costs. Creative methods like these, along with stringent fiscal controls, have helped our district weather economic crises that have seen neighboring districts slashing programs and services. State law caps school budget property tax levy increases to 2% over the prior year. Strong financial management and oversight have allowed our district to continue to deliver budgets within capped limits and allowable waivers. Under the state's modified school election law, adopted by the district last year, school budgets within the state budget cap's parameters are not subject to public voting. Only districts looking to exceed the cap are required to conduct a public vote, which is posed in the form of an additional ballot question during November's general election requesting the amount and access of the cap. Because the district's proposed budget is under cap limits with allowable waivers, there will be no need to pose an additional spending question. Our commitment to fiscal responsibility is evident in the district's history of ranking lowest in per-pupil spending for K-12 school districts. The numbers are clear. Our students are achieving at extremely high levels, yet we spend far less per student than other comparable school districts in Monmouth and Ocean counties. A comparison of the state's most recent K-12 per student spending data shows the district spent $2,908 less per student than the 2010-11 average. This amounts to an annual savings of $8.6 million. Under the state's funding formula, 74% of the budget is funded through local property taxes. For 2013-14, the state will provide just 15% of the revenue for the district compared to the state average of 42%. The remainder of district funding comes from federal aid and other revenue-generating initiatives. In keeping with the district's focus on academic excellence, the largest percentage of the budget, 73%, is dedicated to instructional expenses. State law limits the administrative per pupil costs districts may allow in their operating budgets. The regional limit is $1,848 per pupil. Under the budget, our administrative per pupil cost is $1,348, about $1.5 million under the limit. The state also calculates an adequacy budget to estimate what it should cost school districts to meet curriculum standards. We spend $3.94 million less than what the state says is needed to adequately achieve these requirements. We are proud to announce the proposed tax levy is $119,414 below the state's allowable budget cap and just 1.37% higher than the current budget. This amounts to an increase of 2.37 cents per $100 of assessed home value, which for the average borough home assessed at $375,000 will be an additional $89 in school taxes. To recap, the proposed 2013-2014 budget is $40,346,448. The children of Point Pleasant consistently meet and exceed the high expectations set forth by our educational team, parents, and the community. Excellence in our schools is tradition, and our entire community can take pride in knowing that together we have made these remarkable achievements possible. Although residents are no longer required to vote on the school budget, the community's role in our schools has not been diminished. Your support remains vital to our success. We ask for your continued support. In return, we pledge to provide a comprehensive educational experience built on superior academic programming and high-quality co-curricular opportunities for generations of Panthers to come. The reaction to and recovery from Hurricane Sandy is a testament to our community. We are grateful for the role we play in meeting the challenges of today and planning for the demands of tomorrow. Our ability to rise together is the foundation of our success in these halls and in our lives.